What a beautiful fucking day it is today. I hope that you are feeling that too, because I really am. And to be honest, I don't really know exactly what I'm going to talk about in this video. But if I did post it and you are watching it, that does mean that I eventually got to a place to where I thought it was important that I post it. So yeah, at the beginning here, you might just have to kind of bear with me as I just kind of ramble and babble. But yeah, I feel this urge to just create something. I just want to fucking create. I don't even know what it is I want to create, but I want that energy of creation. And this goes back to like a really small point I made in my last video, but like us humans, we're here to create and we're here to help. And I used to work in corporate America. I used to work in tech sales. And I felt like I wasn't creating shit except for fucking the bottom line of whatever bullshit startup I was working for at the time, which is just so fucking meaningless and providing absolutely no actual good in the world other than just keeping people like trapped in this matrix. Um, but so many people are in that, and so many people don't know how to get out of that, and they're just like stuck there wondering why it is they don't feel fulfilled and why, I don't know, life just doesn't feel the way that it should. Like, I know I'm not the only one that feels like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, there's no way I'm the only one that feels like this shit doesn't make any fucking sense the way that we've organized our society. Maybe at a time it made sense, but right now it seems like we're just kind of all going through this shift, like almost just waiting for everything to collapse. And then there are the other people that are maybe doing really well and are just trying to convince everybody that everything's fine because they're the ones like profiting from the fucked up system that already exists. But I think the biggest thing that all of us can do is just start creating. Start creating anything, whether it's a fucking YouTube video, whether you start drawing or painting or doing some sort of art, whether you just pick up an instrument that you don't know how to play and just start like fucking around on it. Just start creating something. Uh, that energy that creates, that creation creates, is so beautiful, and like it's so fundamental to the human experience, being able to like just live here and exist and like analyze the world around us and take something that's in our minds and then put it into a physical form. Like, that's so insane to think about, that we have the ability to do that, to take a thing that doesn't yet exist and then make it exist. That's fucking crazy. And then if you can start doing that just like for the good of humanity, like without there being some sort of ulterior motive, like even with this video, like I am making it ideally to maybe post, unless I fucking hate it afterwards, then I won't. But like, even like creating without that in mind, without that is like, that's like pure creation. Like the second you start thinking, when you start creating something for somebody else or for other people, the energy gets messed up. And it's hard to like to not be thinking of that in mind. Like that's what we're conditioned to do. We're conditioned to be like, oh, I can make this thing and then I can sell it and then I can commoditize it, which is not a bad thing, by the way. Like, I don't think in any way that that's a bad thing. In fact, I think that that's a beautiful thing, because there are more things than not that I cannot create. I have no fucking idea how to create things. So if I can take the thing that I create and people like it, and then the things that they create I like, that's how we create like change in this world. Like that's how we can exchange things. But it all starts with our innate ability to create. So go out there and start creating shit and stop consuming shit all the time. And there's also nothing wrong with consuming. We need to consume in order for us to create. But right now, the scales are just like so insanely far out of balance as far as how much people are consuming versus creating. But yeah, you know, I've been on this journey of like stepping into my more authentic self and seeing, you know, what is that like? How do I want to, like, what do I want to create these videos about? Like, what am I trying to do? And like, the real truth is that, like, I don't know. I want to inspire people to do something. I want people to actually wake up fucking excited and live their lives. And I want us, humanity, to start creating the world that we believe that we deserve to live in. Because there's a lot of fucked up shit going on. I'm sure I don't have to be the one to tell you that. And it can be really easy to let that sort of like bog you down and make it feel like, well, there's all these other people that don't get the opportunity to create and don't get the opportunity to live their lives to the fullest. So like, we almost feel guilty for thinking that we deserve to be able to do that, or thinking that we should. It's like, who the fuck am I? Like, that voice plays over and over and over again in my head of like, who the fuck am I to be trying to create something or trying to do good in the world when like all this other stuff is happening and, you know, people judge me and all of that stuff. But I think that that's even more of a reason to go out there and start creating from the heart, and like, not from the head, like from whatever it is that you want to bring into this world. Start bringing that into this world, because then that gives other people permission to bring their beautiful art form into this world as well. And that's how we actually start creating that real change, like creating that little ripple effect. Like, you know, if this, somebody sees this and like, fuck yeah, you know, I am going to create. I just gave you permission to do that. And then you start doing that, and you give somebody else permission to start doing that. And eventually that does actually create a ripple effect that can spread throughout the entire world. And I know it sounds like a little naive to even believe that that's possible. But it's just something that I like innately know. I know that it's true through all of the fucking ayahuasca ceremonies and all of the other plant medicine ceremonies and all of my meditation and all of the just countless hours and hours on end that I spend thinking about this stuff. I know that that's the only way. The only way. It's not a top down. It is truly a bottom up. It's us. It's the motherfuckers living, grinding, doing our shit to try to just live our fucking lives and be happy and be at peace. And that's another thing too. Like, I used to try to think that happiness was the goal, but happiness is not the goal. Happiness is just another emotion, and it's a beautiful emotion. It's definitely one that we should enjoy the fuck out of. But peace is what we're actually trying to attain with any type of spiritual work, with any type of practice that we have, coming back to that sense of just genuine peace, of just take a deep breath and be like, yeah, this is it. This is okay. Like, whatever it is that I'm going through, like, I certainly don't have all of the money that I want. I certainly don't have all of the followers and the views that I want on here, as you can probably fucking see. But I'm fine with it. Like, it's all part of the journey, and each part of that journey is just another stepping stone to the next thing. Like, this is what I'm creating today, but maybe tomorrow I want to create something completely new. I recently started doing like stand-up comedy, and that's certainly a challenge. I'll tell you that. I bombed for the first time lately, and that was an experience. I really thought I had my shit together. I really did. I knew going into starting stand-up that like there was going to be a time where I was just going to be so severely uncomfortable, and I was ready for it. I thought I was ready for it, but I was not ready for it at all. Oh my God. Afterwards, I came back. It just kept replaying in my mind, and I made some jokes that people did not like. They were some edgy jokes for sure, and it just spiraled. And like that night, I had trouble falling asleep. I woke up the next morning, first thing on my mind. Tried going for a run to clear my mind, and it was just feeling like anger, shame, guilt, regret, and all this stuff because of how I was perceived. And none of it actually had to do with me. Like, it was all just me making shit up in my own head because of this thing that I created that wasn't perceived correctly. And, you know, the thing about really creating, like creating from the heart, is like, it doesn't matter what other people think at all. Like, I don't give one fuck about what anybody else thinks for the art that you create, if you're creating it from your heart, because that's the energy that like attracts people in. Like, you're not supposed, not everyone's gonna like you. Certainly not everybody likes me. I know that for a fact. But from the things that I create, I've attracted the people in my life that really do like me and like fucking love me and want to be around that energy because of what it is that I do. And those are the only people that I want to be around anyway. Fuck everybody else. You should only want to be around the people that want to be around you too. And we make all these compromises to try to like get everybody around us to like us because, well, they're family or they're friends that I've had forever. But like, if somebody's toxic and they're not supporting you and they're not giving you the things that you need out of a relationship, fuck them. Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. For real. There's no reason to subject yourself to that. And that's part of moving on. And it's not like doing it with like ill will or having hatred towards them. It's just like you can let somebody go with love. Just knowing that like, hey, this is not what's best for us at the moment. And that's cool. In fact, it's a really beautiful thing to be able to like let somebody go. Like that's the true form of love. If you really love something, then you love it enough to be able to let it go. And that's cool. So yeah, this is what I've chosen to create today. I think I will post it actually. And so if this did resonate with you at all, it would definitely mean a lot to me if you were to subscribe to my channel, like this video. If you want to do some more private community stuff around people who this resonates with, check me out on Patreon, patreon.com/camleads. That link will be in the description of this video. And yeah, go out there and create the life that you want to live, create the art that you want to put out into this world. Just go out and fucking create for the sake of creation. That's it. I love you all. I'll see you next video.